just another Fortuner refresh. The 2027 Toyota Fortuner Legender arrives with shocking upgrades, future-ready technology, and a design attitude that could make old-school SUVs feel outdated overnight. The surprise is not only the aggressive look. It is how Toyota appears to be transforming the Fortuner from a tough family SUV into a smarter, more premium machine built for the next decade. Welcome back to the Car Analyst, where we look beyond surface-level specs and focus on what a vehicle really means for drivers, families, and the future of the market. This new generation Fortuner Legender is not simply a sharper grille with new lights. It is a signal that Toyota understands how much the SUV buyer has changed. Stay with me, because the detail that makes this vehicle truly interesting is how the design, technology, comfort, and capability all work together. From the front, the 2027 Fortuner Legender feels more confident than before. The old Fortuner always had road presence, but this one looks wider, darker, and more cinematic. The gloss black grille gives it authority, while the slim LED light signature across the nose makes it feel modern and expensive without shouting. Sharp daytime running lights, vertical lamp elements, and a sculpted bumper create a face that looks ready for city streets, highways, and rough terrain at the same time. That balance matters. SUVs in this class cannot survive on toughness alone anymore. Buyers still want durability, but they also want style, technology, and a sense of occasion. The muscular bonnet, squared shoulders, flared arches, large alloy wheels, and planted stance remind you this is still a serious SUV. But the cleaner surfaces and refined details make it feel less like an old-school utility vehicle and more like a premium adventure machine. From the side and rear, the Fortuner DNA is still clear. High ground clearance, upright cabin, practical shape, slim LED taillights, and a more technical bumper. It keeps the rugged character people expect, but the whole shape feels more polished and desirable. This is still a Fortuner, but it no longer looks like it is trying to win only with size and toughness. The real transformation begins inside. The cabin feels like Toyota is aiming higher than before. Instead of a dashboard that simply feels durable, the new layout feels wider, calmer, and more premium. A large central touchscreen becomes the digital command center, while the driver gets a modern digital display with cleaner graphics and useful information. The best modern interiors are not the ones with the most screens. They are the ones that make technology feel natural. Soft touch surfaces, layered trim, contrast stitching, leather upholstery, and ambient lighting give the cabin a more luxurious character. At night, the lighting across the dashboard and doors should make the interior feel more like a private lounge than a traditional rugged SUV. The center console feels elegant, the seating looks supportive, and the whole cabin gives the impression of a vehicle designed not only to survive tough roads, but to make every journey feel special. Rear comfort could become one of the biggest reasons people pay attention. In many markets, the Fortuner is a family SUV, a business SUV, and sometimes a chauffeur-driven SUV. Better cushioning, improved reclining comfort, smarter climate control, quieter insulation, and useful storage can turn long drives from tiring into relaxing. Imagine a Fortuner that still handles rough roads, but gives rear passengers a calmer, more premium experience. That is where this SUV starts to feel different. Technology is where the next generation story becomes even more interesting. The new Fortuner Legender is expected to move deeper into connected services, wireless smartphone integration, cloud navigation, voice control, digital vehicle settings, and over-the-air updates. That means the SUV is not something you buy and leave frozen in time. It can improve, adapt, and stay relevant as software evolves. And then there is the possibility of AI integration. A smarter Fortuner could learn your driving patterns, prepare the cabin temperature, recommend routes, manage energy use in hybrid driving, and make the experience feel easier. What if your SUV understood your routine before you even touched the screen? That is the kind of technology that turns a vehicle from a machine into a companion. Safety also becomes more reassuring. Adaptive cruise control, lane support, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, a 360-degree camera, parking assistance, emergency braking, and better traffic recognition can make a large SUV feel easier to manage. The point is not to replace the driver. The point is to reduce stress and protect people when one small mistake could matter. Performance is where Toyota has to be careful. because the Fortuner's reputation is built on toughness. Buyers expect torque, durability, and confidence. But the next generation also needs refinement and efficiency. That is why hybrid assistance makes sense. A petrol or diesel engine supported by electric power could deliver smoother acceleration, stronger low-speed response, better fuel economy, and a quieter drive in traffic. It would not remove the Fortuner's character. It would modernize it. On the road, that could mean calmer city driving, stronger highway overtaking, and more controlled movement on rough surfaces. With the right four-wheel drive system, terrain modes, hill control, and improved suspension tuning, the Fortuner Legender can keep the confidence people expect while feeling more composed than before. Older SUVs often felt tough but heavy. This one needs to feel tough and intelligent. Practicality remains the heart of the Fortuner. It still has to carry family luggage, business equipment, school bags, road trip gear, and everything life throws into the cabin. Flexible seating, useful cargo space, charging ports, rear climate vents, and durable materials matter, because this SUV is not meant to be a fragile luxury object. It is meant to be used every day. Emotionally, this is where Toyota has an advantage. Some SUVs try to impress you with speed. Some try to impress you with screens. Some look tough but feel delicate. The Fortuner has always been about trust. People buy it because they believe it can handle rough roads, long ownership, family duty, and strong resale value without drama. If Toyota adds design, comfort, digital intelligence, and hybrid thinking to that foundation, the result becomes difficult to ignore. Compared with modern competitors, the Fortuner Legender does not need to win by being the loudest. It wins by feeling complete. It speaks to the buyer who wants presence without losing practicality, technology without losing reliability, and luxury without losing toughness. It is for families, executives, adventure lovers, and anyone who wants one SUV that can handle weekdays, weekends, and everything in between. The 2027 Toyota Fortuner Legender feels like a glimpse into the future because it does not abandon what made the Fortuner famous. It upgrades it. More refined, more connected, more comfortable, and more emotionally powerful, yet still built around confidence. Toyota is not changing the Fortuner into something unrecognizable. It is pushing it forward without losing its soul. And that is why this SUV matters. It is not just about futuristic styling. It is about making the driver feel confident, the passengers feel valued, and the ownership experience feel smarter. If you enjoyed this deep dive from the Car Analyst, give the video a like, subscribe for more premium automotive breakdowns, and tell me in the comments. Would you choose this Fortuner Legender for its luxury, its technology, or its legendary Toyota toughness?